Hi, welcome back to my channel, A Comeback. It's been a while since I've been on here. Just had a lot going on. Mostly I've just been studying, learning. Um, it's just been a real busy time. Because spirits had me in school, I guess. That's my incense going if you guys smoke. I just want to get on here for a quick minute and kind of, some things I have going on. We're still adding to more of the houses that I've been taping to do the video of all the old houses, torn houses on my street. So that should be coming out soon because there's some that I wanted to get, and the weather's just been, it has been like so hot here in Mayberry, USA. No, it has been really hot, so it's like everything's kind of been on hold, just getting through the day. The air conditioners are not keeping things cool. It's just been blah. So that's what's going on with that. So that is in the making, and it will be coming up. And let's see what else. Oh God, lots of stuff with spirits coming. I'm gonna do Rebecca's story. That's gonna be my next big project. I guess I thought I was just gonna go right into it, but as I was meditating and preparing to do it, because it is kind of intense, it was just more things were coming out that I didn't know. Rebecca kind of was sharing some things with me. And one of the things that she faced was bullying in school. So we're going to talk about that too. And I'm just going to be real honest. I have started to make her video on her story several times, and I mean, I get through the whole thing and just it just wasn't right. So, and that's when all these things are coming out, and so I'm finding more out, kind of working through that. I'm working on, getting my skills better at tarot reading. I'm working a lot with that. I've been giving readings to my friends and, their family members, kind of, I guess, testing my toes in the water. The more that I do it, the more I'm amazed I am. I'm just amazed. And last night I was doing one for my real dear friend who was having some tough times. Her daughter's going through a lot, and so I went on and clicked on the energy, was trying to get on that, and I'm telling you, it was incredible because Rebecca just, boom, all of a sudden she's there, and she has Archangel Raphael with her, and she said, this is the Archangel you need to working with for my friend's daughter, and sure enough, I mean, Raphael is the Archangel you call on for when there's addictions involved or attachments. So that just, I was amazed by that when that came through. Amazed how far Rebecca's come and that she would do that. I mean, it was incredible. So, let's see, share that with you. Like I said, I am learning. It has been, the only way I can describe it is like I'm getting like a super condensed awakening, I guess. Let's call it that. And it's like I'm watching all these things, and it's like the videos, and just like going by at such a high speed. And I'm, learning all these things from Spirit, and it is absolutely amazing. The things I learn. I'm amazed every time that Spirit comes through, and like I said, I don't even know how it happens. I really don't. I'm just going to trust with it and go with it. And I know I'm going to need a lot with doing what I want to do with the channel, reaching out, helping others who are going through great loss and grief, and how to overcome that, and about the angels, and we might not be able to, how do I say this? As I was getting the messages from my friend's daughter, Spirit kind of would lead me up, and then Spirit would shut it down. Spirit was saying, when a person is in their dark of the night, awakening, kind of like, those times when things go wrong in your life and you're like praying, and it's kind of like on that same grounds of that. And where was I going with that? So many things that go through my head that I'm at the next thought before I finish. Let's get the smoke going again. But big things are coming. I know. To say, I'm just being led. I'm just trusting and following and learning, and like I've shared with you before. I'm an empath. I'm a light worker. And what do I want to say with this? There's a lot of us light workers coming out now. It's kind of like almost, it's like we're coming out of the closet. We've always been here, but as I said once before, I think in another video, it's the light workers have kind of stayed in the background. But if it seems like, more and more and more are coming out. I think it's because they're not in that fear of, what others say, back to when people weren't so accepting of all these different ideals, and looking at the bigger picture. But now, more than ever, I think the light workers are coming out just because they're needed so much right now. And they're pretty much, light workers are just here to help others, to, help with transition of what's to come. And I've noticed even my body has been preparing. I fasted. I've been doing that. And then that kind of speeds up, the process when you're fasting. It seems like, I think, if you go back in the Bible, well, I'm going to just, even my grandmother, who was very into the church, religion, I say that, I'm spiritual, but I'm not, I wouldn't say I'm at the church whenever it's open, because I go directly to my God, myself, and talk with Him, and everything, and I don't think that you necessarily have to have somebody you can have a relationship with your God, and it should be between you and your God. I know I'm going on a lot of stuff, but there's so many things going through. Oh, and then I've got there's going to be, we're going to take you, me and a couple of my friends are going to, we're going to start going around Indiana to go to different abandoned places, supernatural places. In fact, one of them, it's going to be right here in Danville, in the town, the small town I live in. And I've heard the stories about Danville Haunted Bridge since I was a kid. I never went to it, but I live in Danville, so I pass it. I hold it every day. And I mean, it is kind of wicked looking, which when you see the pictures and stuff and the videos, you'll see. But you can actually, there's a place we can pull up and actually walk up into the railroad trestles, and it's really, and then I'll tell you the story of the ghosts that are there and the spirits. It's pretty interesting. I felt things when it went by, but I've never. But I just think it'd be neat for, and we will be going in the daytime because we're not spring chickens, me and my friends, and, we want to make sure we can see where we're stepping. So, we will go to these places during the day. I think I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure we're going to Delphi, Indiana, and we're going to walk the trail, and I'm going to, just see what I get. I am so ingrained in this, in the girls, Libby and Abby, and finding justice. They still, we are hopeful that perhaps James Chadwell, that you've heard a lot about, he's under arrest for the 9-year-old that he brutally assaulted, and it was pretty gruesome what he did, and raped her. She was 9. He brought her into the house with the advice of, "You want to come see my puppies?" She went, and then boom, he was on her, knocked her out, and it was pretty bad. Thank goodness that the police acted fast, and they had went to the house, but by something, he admitted that she was there, and so that kind of got them to thinking, and thank God they went back, and that's when they found her, and she was chained up to a bed in the basement. So, that being said, he had this wasn't a spur of the moment, oh, I'm going to grab me a child, and, he had the bed, he had the chain down there, he had it. That kind of speaks volumes, I think. There is a lot of talk, and he's not been named, but they have not came out and said he is not the guy. And there is several things that are similar with the girls, and if you go back and are looking at his Facebooks, posts and all that, this guy's pretty bad, he's a pretty sick puppy, let's just say. And I absolutely feel like this could be the guy now, absolutely. And the family, it has come out, the family did see more of the girl's video that we saw the bridge guy and everything, but the girls actually knew they were being followed, and they were talking about it, and it was on the video of them saying that he's following us, something, and they got him. I was leaning towards being more than one more than one involved in this with the girls, but I don't know, the more that comes out with this, he's absolutely, very, 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 very strong possibility he is the guy, and I hope, but, even though he looks so, and he's only like 25 miles from Delphi where the girls were murdered, they have checked, well, that was one of the first things the police did. They pulled the sex offenders register, and we're going through that, and I think it was said there was 154, don't quote me on 150 some, registered sex offenders in that area. I mean, so mind-blowing. It's just mind-blowing that many. So people need to be very, very, very cautious. Know where children are. And it's not just, it's more than that now. I think with all electronics and everything, it's so easy. The kids, they're doing their thing, next thing you know, the parents, they work, they come home, they have their stuff. And it's just not, families aren't, meeting at the dinner table, having the conversations like they used to, putting the phones down, and whatever. And I think, to be honest, some of these children, they get tricked by these sick people because, perhaps some of them, are looking for somebody that, oh, here's this grown-up, interested in showing me this attention, and sometimes you just have to be very careful because evil sometimes can't be seen, and appear to be like other people, and we all know that looks are deceiving, and that doesn't mean anything. So you need to check on your kids, know where they're at when they're playing, be checking on them, constantly. You got to be checking in with the kids, and I find myself, I've had to kind of, sometimes I can be overprotective just because of, my girls, losing them, and then I feel like, I have my grandson who's like so precious, and I've just wanted to protect him, and, from everything, and sometimes we just have to prepare him in life, and prayer, and trust that they're looked after, and, divinely protected. And so, I wasn't even planning on going on this about Chadwell and the Delphi case, but I'm telling you, I know so much because I'm just so engrossed with every detail. And then when I pick up, which is very bad, most disturbing energy. I don't want to go into more than that because I don't want to. One day it's going to come out. Everybody will know then. But it was really bad. And I really absolutely think James Shadwell could be the guy. And, you know, even the family, the girls they're not getting their hopes up, obviously, because you can't do that, because if it's not, then you have to, but I think they're even waiting to get that word that call with God. And that get emotional about that. Okay. Well, we'll let that go for now. If there's anything you guys might want to know, you might want to questions, just, leave it in the comments. I love all 6 of you, my subscribers, and I've got plans to come back on tonight, and I'm hoping that since it's kind of been rainy, but it's kind of temperature coming down, so I'm hoping I can go get the shots that I want of these really fantastic homes that are unbelievable. So they can be in I want to show you guys all the houses and stuff. And I have a friend that actually works in the Mayberry Cafe that I told you about, that's done just like Mayberry Cafe. And it's really cool. You walk in, and I mean, they have TVs all over the place playing reruns of Andy Griffin, and we have every year we have, like, it's called the Mayberry Midwest Festival, and they close down the town square, and there's, food and crafts and places, just shopping, and they actually have a Barney Fife that looks just like him, acts like him, and he's walking in the crowd, and he's going around, and he writes tickets out. It's quite, I'm hoping they bring Andy into the picture, maybe Aunt B, but it's pretty cool. When that comes, I will definitely go to that, and I'm sure that I can get Barney to give us some good time on the video of that. Let's see what else. So that's going to be coming up, and once a month on a Friday, they have a car show. They close down this town square, and the old antique cars, they come and they park around the square, and then everybody comes and looks, and and that's kind of cool if you like cars and stuff like that. And I'm gonna go check that out too. Let's see, we have concerts out at our park here in our little town, and they actually have a movie night during the summer, and they show, like, out on a big screen in the park. They show movies, and you kind of bring your little food and your blankets and chairs, and that's kind of cool. So little things like that. There's always something neat going on here. So we're gonna get more involved into that and doing things and stuff and showing you. We haven't seen a lot of things in Indiana that says Rome, Indiana, and see these places. So we're gonna do some of it. There's a place called the Speakeasy, and it's supposed to be haunted. Now I've actually been on a ghost walk downtown and at Monument Circle, and that was really interesting because we have a circle and big monument down there, and I guess we just always thought it was there, but in this ghost walk that went on, we were told about history, and come to find out it was the governor's house when it first started out, and it just until they got to the soldiers and sailors monument, and so that's kind of cool, but it's haunted actually. They said, you know, workers, I guess back then, if you fell into like where they were pouring cement and stuff, they just left you there and closed it up. So there was several over the years, 100 years or whatever, when they did new things that people lost their lives. So that was interesting. And then we have, it's called the Slippery Noodle. It's like this little restaurant and bar, and it's kind of been around for a long time. Old building, and and they have bands that come in or whatever. Well, we got taken into the back room of that place, and the owner actually came and talked to us about it, and he said that when they close down at night, that he doesn't even go back into the one area that we were all standing at, because you see the shadows, you hear voices, people have been touched. And I was standing there the whole time thinking, oh, please don't touch me, because I will be out of here. That's like, if I go in the ocean, something touches me, boom, I'm out of that water. Same thing to do if something touches my leg. Honey, no shame here. Hey, even I get scared over some things. So. But anyway, so we have lots of things going on. And I haven't forgot yet. Hang with me, guys. It's coming. And July, let's just say July, I think it's July 5th. My furniture's coming. My bed's coming finally. My room will be done. And I'm thinking about right now, maybe even today, I'm going to start putting my office together. Because my bedroom, also like one side and my office is the other. And because I have, we can't see it, but I have a big armoire that's got, like all my, I call it my spirit box. No, because I have all my, my incense, my cards, everything, the spirit is in there. And my books, all that. So I hope to get that moved in my room. So I have all my stuff right there, and it's going to be organized, and I can get my mic out, and we can get this show on the road, because right now it's just been, I'm at the end of the journey of my remodeling nightmare, and I'm loving everything. Don't get me wrong, I am loving everything that I've done, but it has been it's been a job, and I'm kind of, I look healthy and all that, but I have, lupus, I have arthritis, I have fibromyalgia, I have all those things that affects me, the things I do, like, if I do overdo it, I'm down 2-3 days, my energy's zapped, and so I have to, I've had to take my time through it all, and I'm a Capricorn, so everything's got to be so in its place, organized, and it's not, and so I'm not where I want to be, but I will be. So if I can get my room and all my stuff in there, oh, then I can, I'm hoping once it gets going, I can start really making the content and with what I want to do and help others and share and just so much stuff. And the cards, doing the cards and the story of tarot, that's been around way back. That's just a tool to help bring the messages and things like that. And so I can't wait to get started with all that. We'll pull cards. We'll do cards daily. It's just going to be awesome. And then we'll talk about the crystals. We'll talk about, cleansing and what you do and the steps and protecting yourself. Just, I will go, I've got my notes. I know exactly what I want to do. And so I just need to get my space so I can just start doing it. I don't have to, set up and pull, and it's just, it'll all be there all the time ready, and I can go with it. And then work with my editing and all that. I'm doing that and doing some things with that. And as far as the lead into my videos and all that. So I guess that will be it for now. I just wanted to let you know I'm not forgotten. I've got all these things going, and we are going in. I think we're going to actually have a walk of my garden, my angel garden tonight, because it is just, it's complete. I mean, I love it. The only thing I haven't done is I've got into the rocking chair, so I'm going to have 2 now. And Katrina, I listened to you. You said I need more chairs for more people to come, and I'm doing it. I'm doing it. So more people are going to come. So I'm getting ready for them. But I love you all. I love you so much, and I send you love and light always. And if you want to know anything or anything you might want to know about Indiana that maybe we could look into and do a video on, just let me know in the comments. And I love all 6 of you, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.